All right, video number 2. What we doing tonight? And who we with?
What do you? Oh, it's me, Daniel.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, we kind of got our time cut a little short, but yeah, we're trying to figure out what we wanted to do. Might do innovation, might do Targi, might do Berserk, might do Dish Wars. We were gonna do Vampire Rivals, but maybe not though right now.
We would like to put you under as a
Tactical card game. Do you know how to play this? I mean, have you played it before?
I played that once before as well, but it's good though. But
You want to try it?
yeah, I didn't write any short notes on that one, did I? Sure, the crib didn't. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, let me want to go for this one, you thinking?
I'm up for anything. I feel flexible.
Okay.
I feel like, you want to, let's go into Discourse.
Man, I did write the shorts on that, right? Yeah, but I'm gonna let you pick though. Which one you thinking?
Oh man, it's too much pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do Discourse.
Discourse,
We
cool.
got the, yeah.
That'll work. We got the short notes.
Let's see if those discs are.
Worry. Cool. Must be in the building.
Can I use those during combat? I think you can. Like it's not like another secondary.
It's kind of. Now yeah, I can read that, but you. I did what you said and tried to do it with Canva, but.
Try to do what?
I did what you said and tried to do it with Canva, but it didn't come out the best.
Oh no.
Yeah, get one of these too. All right, so.
Oh, do we have space to play this?
Oh man, we might not have space to play this.
So I was looking at a video. We shut up and sit down review this. Actually.
Okay.
I think it's.
What's the word for opposite of?
I have to go like deep.
Okay, for the first game, players new to Warhammer Dish Wars are encouraged to play the learning scenario. Learning scenario set. Okay, Dish Wars is not played on a game board. Players instead measure of 3 foot by 3 foot.
Oh yeah, we don't have 3.
Almost.
You only have one.
3 foot by 3 foot. They're on the Warwick Gaming because they got 2 tables together, so.
I still like Crimson Reaper.
Yeah, range ruler. Try the Targi, you thinking? Yeah, let's do the Targi.
I just realized, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't think about that one. Well, I mean, we could slam these 2 together. Nobody's over there. Or you think there's too much trouble?
I don't know. Do they care?
Nah.
USSR.
What do you think?
Oh, I like Badgers.
I mean, you think it's worth it to do it?
I'm up for, yeah, I'm up for it.
All right, cool. We'll do that.
The Teletubbies.
My whole family's in it. My mom's or my dad's.
Okay, now the logistics of.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw that.
We're like, this might not work.
Yeah, figure this. Yeah, we'll try this another day.
All right. I wonder if, I mean, Game Goblins has
Yeah.
those big spaces.
Yeah, but with them closing at 9 o'clock, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, not for that. But yeah. Oh wait, sticking.
Sticking out. All right. So, down to innovation, Target, or Berserk. Target is?
You want to do this?
Target, yeah, let's do it.
I'm interested.
All right, so I guess I'll let you do the punching while I do the reading. Man, I can't believe I didn't make a short rules on this shit, but I don't know. All right, game overview and goal. A Targi is a male member of the Targi, a semi-nomadic people who inhabit the Sahara Desert in North Africa. They wear blue indigo dyed veils, and we got to skip that. In this game, as leaders of Tuareg tribes, players compete to have the most prosperous tribe. To do this, they trade goods from near, such as dates and salt, and far, such as pepper, in order to... Yeah, the player with the most VP at the end of the game is the winner. To get down to it, there's 80 game cards, including 45 tribe cards, 19 goods cards, 16 border cards, 8 gold tokens, 6 Targi figures, 4 tribe markers. Pause this thing and call her.
Sundays I
And we're back. Alright, goods, coin, goods, border. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 19 goods cards. Could you count these? 16?
Yes, 16.
I would have saved you from that to try and cook in. We announced our presence.
and I took a 12-hour sleep.
And then I added 1 right there.
Yeah, 16.
Like I think I woke up like every 2 hours, like until like 2 a.m.
Okay. 1 robber, like a 10. Starting player amulet. Do you see the starting player amulet? Oh yeah, right there, the big one. Okay, 15 VP tokens. The 1 is the 1, 3, and 5. Game prep. Before the first game, carefully separate all the pieces from the die-cut board. The players should seat themselves so that they can both read the writing on the cards easily. The 16 border cards from the edge of the playing area are laid out as shown in the illustration, framed in red. They are placed in order from 1 to 16. Yeah, let me place those.
You whether or not you make it. Shut up.
15.
What?
14, 13. Raid. 1, 10, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, they are. They are. You know where you were, right?
No. He said the title to a which is like it's a play on words. So it means like
Worse than that weird one you guys talked about, like the reviews.
No, this one's just actually
Raid. Oh, so Raid, then Noble. Raid, Noble. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, that's why.
9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so these always are like this, and then I think there's some randomization in the middle with the goods and stuff in the tribes. Okay, they're placed in order from 1 to 16 with the numbers in the upper left. The border cards remain in the same position throughout the game. The functions of the border cards are explained by symbols on the front of the cards. On the backs, the functions are described in words. During the first game, rather than learning the symbols before playing the game, you can simply place the cards with the backside showing so you can read the words. Shuffle the goods cards and tribes cards separately, then draw 9 cards, 5 goods, and 4 tribes. So, if you don't mind. I just shuffle these and lay them face up in the center spaces in alternating patterns shown in the illustration on the next page. So we'll go goods, go good, good.
That's
Good, good, good. And then you'll fill the rest with tribes. Place the stack with the remaining tribe cards next to the tribal expansion border card in the stack. Tribal expansion border card. Oh yeah, tribal expansion right there. And the goods by the, yeah, we just put the goods right there. Tribal expansion right there. The goods, gold, and victory points are placed next to the playing area as general supply. Set the robber next to the number 1. Okay, robber goes next to number 1. Yeah. Set the robber next to the number 1. Each player gets 3 Targi figures. So you want to be blue or white?
Oh, I'll be blue.
All right, I'll be the white, and then you'll get, yeah. All right, so each player gets 3 Targi figures and 2 tribe markers of their color, and each player also gets 2 dates, 2 salt, 2 pepper, and 1 gold, and 2 VP with a total value of 4.
2 dates.
2 salt, 2 pepper.
1 pepper?
2 pepper.
2 pepper, 2 dates, 2 salts.
1 gold. 1 gold. And 2 VP with a total value of 4. So that's 1 1 and 1 3. 1 1 and 1 3. And 1 1 and 1 3. Cool. Yeah, so again, there's 2 dates, 2 salt, 2 pepper, 1 gold, 2 VP. 4 VP. Yeah. The player who was the last to eat dates will get the starting player token and takes the first turn. If neither player has eaten dates, the blue player starts. When's the last time you had dates?
I don't know.
I had dates like 2 years ago.
That's you then.
All right. They were good dates too. But, yeah, I just haven't had them since though. Yeah. They're like weird. They're like weird raisins, something like weird grape raisins. Yeah. They're big though. All right. Gameplay, game overview. In each round, the players take turns placing their 3 Targi figures on the border cards, and each player then places their 2 tribe markers on the center cards at the intersections drawn between 2 Targis of their color. Then the players carry out the actions indicated by the cards on which their Targi figures and tribe markers are standing. Players must place their figures skillfully in order to collect the most VP. The game ends when one player has assembled 12 tribe cards or the robber has circled the field of play once. So robber starting there, then they get all the way, that's the end game. Or, yeah. 16 round max? Yep, 12, 16, they all blur together. And what was the other thing I said? 12 cards, I think is what it is. Yeah, 12 tribe cards is what it is. So 12 tribe cards, yeah, those. Okay, course of play, advanced robber, 1 border card. So turn order thing, tracker. At the start of each round, the robber is advanced on the next border card in a clockwise direction. In the first round, the robber is placed on the noble. The border card, a Targi figure can't be placed on the card occupied by the robber, so can't go where the robber is. If the robber reaches a corner card, there's a raid in which players lose goods or VP or gold as well later in the game. See the raid section. 2 placement of Targi figures by turns. Beginning with the starting player, the players take turns positioning their 3 Targi figures 1 by 1. And beginning with the starting player, the players take turns positioning their 3 Targi figures 1 by 1. So we'll go. We place them on the actual card on the borders.
Okay.
Yep. We're going word side up on this first game. So
Should we do that?
Yeah. Yep. All right. Okay, 1 by 1, each player occupies the 3 border cards that they want to use this round. No figures may be placed on the following cards. On the card with a robber standing, on a raid corner card. You can't go on the raids either. On a card where one of the player's own Targi or one of the opposing Targi is standing, or on a card opposite of one of the opposing player's Targi. So can't go opposite the opponent, can't go on raid, can't go on robber.
Opposite being...
So like if I'm here, then you can't go there. Opposite, yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And you can't go where your own thing is too, naturally. Okay, many cards offer advantage during the game. Some advantages are one time, whereas others are permanent. The detailed descriptions are written on the cards, and as soon as a tribe card has been displayed, its advantage may be used. If, for example, you receive an extra good, it applies in the round in which the card is played. Note, tribe cards with references to good cards are on them don't apply to the border cards from which goods are obtained. Okay. Each player uses the tribe cards that they have attained. I hate that he and she stuff. Just say they. I mean, do you know why they don't say they?
I don't know. They bounce back and forth.
Waste of goddamn time, man. He or she, man. He or she has obtained. I mean, I know they started out with he, but I mean, that's played out. So I mean, just use they. Yeah, man. That they obtained to create their own display. The display consists. Then it adds the trends and the everything else, the whole queue and everything.
Yeah, you get everyone.
Or plus, yeah. I guess unless you're an it or something, but do we take them seriously? Those are the things. Yeah. Each player uses the tribe cards that they have obtained to create their own display. The display consists of 3 rows of 4 cards each, so 3 long, 3 tall, 4 wide. 3 tall, 4 wide. In each row, the cards are displayed from left to right, and you don't have to finish one row before starting the next. Each player can work on several rows at the same time. The cards remain in place the entire game. Exception: one of the tribe cards allows you to move 2 displayed cards as long as it doesn't create any empty gaps. The tribe cards are grouped according to 5 symbols: Whale, Camel Rider, Oasis, Targia, and Kemp. If one player manages to complete a row in which all 4 cards have the same symbol, he or she will get 4 extra VP at the end of the game. So 4 same symbol, you get 4 extra VP. 4 same symbol, 4 VP. If all cards in a row have 4 different symbols, the player receives 2 extra VP at the end of the game. All different, 2, all same, 4. Rows with, and that's as far as row, I guess. Yeah. Rows with fewer than 4 cards and complete rows in which the symbol appears 2 or 3 times will not yield any extra VP. Okay, raid. When the robber is placed on a raid, a corner card, kata corner card, the players must hand over what is shown on the card. So either VP or something. Good. Starting with the current starting player, each player decides whether to return VP or goods back to the supply, or 1 gold in the case of the last raid card. Then the robber is immediately advanced onto the next border card, and the players position their Targi figures in turn. So actually, like, it might be more like really a 12 turn. I'm not sure, because you might skip the raid turns. I'm not sure. But and limitations on good and gold at the end of the round. The amount of goods and golds that you're allowed to take to the next round is limited. If a player has more than 10 goods or more than 3 gold after carrying out their actions, they have to return the extra material to the supply. The player decides, this himself and herself, so idiotic, which goods those are. During the round, however, the players may have a larger quantity of goods and gold, which and then they use the they there. They may use to pay for tribe cards or for exchange at the trader or silversmith. Yeah, so trader and crap, you can trade stuff. End of the game scoring. The game ends at the end of the round in which one player has their 12 tribe card in their display in a tableau. If the current starting player ends the game, the opposing player still gets 1 complete turn to carry out their actions for that round. Okay, and then just a few little extra things, and then some examples. All right, so many cards offer advantages during the game. Some advantages are one time, whereas others are permanent. The detailed descriptions are written on the cards. As soon as a tribe card has been displayed, then its advantage may be used. Did I read it already? Yeah, I did. Okay. The game can also end if the robber reaches the 4th raid card. In this case, the players will have to pay required 1 gold or 3 VP, and the game ends immediately afterwards. Now it's time for scoring. Both players add up their VP in the form of silver crosses, VP point tokens, and silver crosses on tribe cards. Some tribe cards will yield extra points. See the writing on the cards. Then extra cards are allocated for the symbols. Completed rows, 4 cards in a row, 4 points for rows with the same symbol, or 2 points for rows with 4 different symbols. And then each, not the columns, but the rows. The player with the most points wins. In the case of a tie, the player with the most gold wins. If it's still a tie, the player with the most goods wins. And if it's also a tie, the game ends undecided. All right, cool. So any questions on that?
I think I'll watch you take your first turn. I think that'll help.
Let's just leave the book there. All right, so let me see. Game starts 20 minutes. This is good rules read. All right, so and then the goods and everything is face down. Yeah. All right, so 1 day, 1 salt. Noble, you may place the card in your hand in your display if you pay the cost, or you may discard the card in your hand. We didn't start with a card, did we? The game setup thing. I think it's that first page, probably.
You finally start realizing having a person kind of plug onto you as a kind of just real real.
No, it doesn't.
That was all finally started to wear off, and you feel like you should have been also right.
All right, I'm going here. I'll get a date.
That was awesome. Dude, I got some fun.
That's why.
I guess I'll
As the
take
line turns green for you to cross.
pepper.
You start getting your cross.
No, that's Ristic stuff.
It goes to dip down, it goes into
Oh, you went. Okay. All right.
both you and our individual go face lane.
Did it say what gold's worth inherently, or
Once you get up,
do you remember that?
am not providing that.
Let me see.
See, don't worry. Rub the gravel out my cheeks. See, don't worry. In my backpack, I have a book. That's what I said. Please just choke me off.
I guess like in-game VP thing.
Yes.
Well, I mean, since VP is VP, then I'm sure gold is just another good.
That's yeah. I think that might be it.
I think gold is just a rare good
I'm just dragging it along.
because you get 1 of it versus 2 of everything else at the beginning of the game.
Attached to me, I was pulling with the string.
Yeah. Also, you can use it.
Oh yeah, on raids. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, versus losing VP. Okay.
Yeah. Where'd you go? Salt.
Yep. 1 salt.
And I have to go on the edges, or I can go.
You put only these guys, the Targi or whatever they're called, they go in the center. But your Targi guys, they go on the outside, following the restrictions. Okay, dates, cool. I'll go. Yeah, so these are tribe markers. Fat Morgana, you may move 1 of your tribe markers from a card in the center to another unoccupied central card. So you can wild type thing. And then Silversmith, you can earn VP for 2 goods of the same type. You get 1 VP, or for 4 goods of the same type, you get 3 VP. Or for 1 gold, you get 2 VP. Or for 2 gold, you get 4 VP. There we go, right there. All right, Caravan. We'll just read everything right now. Caravan, draw the top goods card from the draw pile and take whatever is depicted on it. 1 or 2 goods, 1 gold, or 1 VP, then discard the card. Okay, raid each tribal expansion. Turn over the top tribe card from the draw pile. You may display it immediately if you pay the cost, or you can take it into your hand if you don't have any other cards in your hand already. or discard it.
So you can only hold one card.
Yep, one card.
Alright.
All right. Okay, so we're placing 3.
I think so, yeah.
And you can see the patches of what game they're playing. It's like you're trying to think it. I can't remember what
Yeah, that's interesting. All right, I'll go to Silversmith.
In this room, is there a window?
Yeah. All right.
You went. Oh, no.
Man, this thing has been.
Not focusing.
Yeah. Yeah, this is problematic.
Do a perception check to see if I can find a briefcase and
I can go across from myself, right? As long as I'm not across from.
I think you can't go across from yourself either. Well, no, I did.
Yeah, that would close.
Okay, each player gets 3. You can't go placement of the target figures. Okay, you can't go where the robber is on a raid corner card, on a card where the other player's own Targi, or one of the players' own Targi. No, on a card where a Targi is, or on a card opposite the opposing player's Targi.
Okay. Opposing me in any direction, so I can't go here, right?
Oh, you can't. Just on the other player's opposing. You can't go where there's already a Targi, and you can't go opposing the other player, opposite of the other player.
Got it. Okay, so I can go here.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do that.
Cool. All right. I think that was the last one. So then we take turns placing the markers, I think. Okay. Place tribe markers at intersections after both players have positioned all 3 of their Targi figures. Each player will still have to position their tribe markers. To do that, imagine drawing a straight line from each of your Targi figures to the opposite side. Place a tribe marker on each card where the lines cross. Usually there will be 2 crossing points for each player, but do you go in order or just do it? Okay, after both players have positioned all 3 of their Targis, each player will still have to position their tribe markers. Why not just tell me, do we do it in order or just do it at the same time?
That is weird. Could we not be on the same spot?
Yeah, I guess we can do them at the same time. I guess it will never overlap or something.
Oh, maybe that's why they have the rule about not.
Yeah, I guess it can only be at one point, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah, how does this.
Well, nah, I mean,
Would
so.
it be here because you're the single line?
Well, no, to both of my Targis, so
I see.
white to white and white to white, like at the point in the intersection of 2. So 1 right there, and then
got
1
it.
right
So
here.
right here.
Yep, and I guess this could be either one of these cards.
Okay. And then. Do I get a second one here? Or.
Yeah, see, like if I wouldn't have went here, then I guess you could go here. But then it seems like the order matters. Then
Yeah.
you can read it if you want to too. So
Yeah, let me see.
placement of the what's his names? I guess it's number 3. Might be number 4, like up top. Yeah.
Going up to the woman, she stretches her arm like nervously.
What does it say?
And you can start to see that she's struggling.
Yeah, I guess thinking logically, it has to be. Maybe we should take turns. You think we should take turns?
Well, I think because you can't be opposite, I think that's what keeps it from overlapping.
Well, I mean, but in a position like this, though. So see, I could have went here, but then also you can go here.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Unless it has to be at the intersection.
Well, I mean, see, we're looking at that intersection, so that's at an intersection, and then
So
this is also at an intersection.
So I think it's saying this. So I think you have to put it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we can't put opposite. I mean, read that opposite thing out loud again. That opposite.
Yeah, where is that?
The players take turns positioning their 3 targets. You can't go on a card with a robber standing, or on a raid corner, or on a card where one of the players' own target, on a card where one of the players' own target, or one of the opposing, or on a card opposite one of the opposing players' target. So it sounds like you can put opposite your own target though.
So I think we only get one.
Too bad.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Do you only start with 2 targets for the game, or no?
Oh yeah, you only have 2.
He's in the car waiting for watch.
Go to the setup and see. Do you get 3? I mean, you get 3.
1 by 1. Okay, so I think what it is it's. So I have to put mine here. You have to put yours here.
Yeah.
And then because we're in the same row, it says right here. If a player has placed 2 of his target figures in the same row or column, there will be only 1 crossing point. And see, I have these in the same column, therefore I will also only have 1 crossing point. Whereas if I had been, let's say I'd done this, then I put one here and I put one here because this and this was.
Okay, now feel me. Okay, so this one is definitely here. That's these 2.
So yeah.
But these though, could these be here or here?
No, because it has to be where it crosses. So it also has to be here. But you only get 1. Just like I only get 1 because that one.
Okay, yeah, we're 2 of them in it. But then this is 2 as well. Like they didn't say anything about 2 that are at different sides though.
It says if a player has 2 in the same row or column, so you have 2 in 1 column, there will be only 1 crossing point. In that case, the player will only be able to position 1 tripod. So we should both move.
There goes another thing about them adding rules into the notes and crap.
Yeah.
They could have just said like, I don't know. There will be 2 crossing points for each player if your target figure is on the opposite side. Okay. Nah, well, I mean, maybe they went over it, but oh man. To do so, imagine drawing a straight line. Place a tribe marker on each card where 2 lines cross each player. No, they didn't go over it in the main text. They went over it in the note. All right.
So we can move.
Should we place again, or?
Do you want to each move 1? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can get...
Move 1. So I'll just move that.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then I guess I went first, so I'll go ahead and place on a. So I mean, just in plain English, it's like you got to go on different sides, or you don't want to place opposite your own guy, is what it is. Yeah. Okay.
You can legally, I think, but you don't want to. Yeah, legally you can, but you don't want to.
Okay. Yeah, I remember one thing about this being mind-bending, and I guess it's this part.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just go pepper. Yeah.
Alright, I'll move. Let's see. Where can I move now, actually?
Yeah, I guess the thing is,
Here, right?
yeah. So you still have another guy to put down, right?
No, it's me. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so you'll get blue.
So I'll get
So this will play him
and here.
there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, all it is you don't want to place opposite your own self is what you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
They could have simply wrote that, but
this one goes here. Because this and this intersect here. These guys intersect. Oh,
No.
that's the
I mean, that can't go on a corner card.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, you're right.
These have to go in the center.
Yes, no.
So
Sorry,
through
this is right.
and then there, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Whatever.
All right, so, yep, and then I'm looking at it. These costs, when you have the goods to pay for them, then you can put them in your tableau. Don't remember really reading it, but I'm sure that's what it is. Right, so I'll pick up this card, and then immediately after displaying this card, you receive a one-time bonus of 1 goods of your choice for every 2 cards in your display. I don't know if this thing messed up or what. And then this one, and then we'll replace those. So that's a tribe and a good. Yeah. All right, and then you'll collect yours.
Okay. So do you have to pay these to pick it up, or what does this do?
Yeah, you got to pay those to display it in your tableau.
Oh, to display it,
Yeah.
not to pick it up.
Well, you pick it up. I guess it said we can only have 1 card in hand, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So goods, I think they're just goods. You probably trade them in for the good tile, even though I don't really remember reading that, right?
Yeah, I'm.
Alleyways that normally have that type of repair. Is this how many that's about old loading dock?
Rule books, just man.
Yeah.
That's one thing Avion did pretty good is putting out that one thing though.
Pretty good though, yeah.
Yeah, that one good thing though.
Okay.
One bad thing.
If a card shows 1 or 2 goods, 1 gold, or 1 victory point, the player takes the corresponding tokens.
Yeah, so that's what I did. Yeah.
If all 3 goods are shown with a forward slash line between them, the player's allowed to select 1. Okay.
Choose one, yeah.
So we are the only people in the alley.
Okay, yeah. So if you can't pay for a tribe card, you're holding it. Okay, I get it. So I would take this as a goods card. So then I get this, right?
Yeah, like you take the good, yeah.
And then
Got to start the video over the focus. It's horrible.
yeah.
All right, so yep, and then I guess that's what constitutes a round. Then we go to the next round, I'm sure.
Okay.
And then we take these up, I'm sure. And then well, I'll go ahead and read it.
Yeah, I'm sure we do.
Player reference cards. That's why I love player reference cards. 2, placement of the target figures by turns. Placement of the tribe markers. Carrying out actions. First, the starting player is allowed to carry out all actions permitted by their target figures and by tribe markers. Then the second player carries out all their actions. The order in which the player takes their actions is up to the player. However, each card's action must be completed before doing the next. A player may also choose not to carry out any given action. As soon as the player has completed the action of the border card, they take their target figure from that card. The border card remains in place. And if a card in the center area has been used, the player takes back their tribe marker. The card is immediately replaced with the card of the opposite type. So that becomes a that, and then that becomes a that.
Oh, the opposite type.
Yep, opposite
So
type.
this should be a tribe card.
Okay. And then
So it should be this one.
a goods card is placed on a discard pile for goods cards, and the tribe card is face down on the empty card, face down on its empty. When it's placed on the empty card. Similarly, a tribe card is replaced with a face down goods card. If a goods card shows 1 or 2 goods, I think you read this a second ago, tribe cards are immediately placed face up, displayed, the blah, blah, blah. If a player doesn't want to play the tribe card, the player is allowed to hold it in their hand until or discard it. However, each player is allowed 1 tribe card in their hand at a time. If they get more, then blah, blah, blah. The noble action allows the player to uncover new goods and tribe cards and changing the starting player. Okay, at the end of the round, once both players have carried out their actions, the goods and tribe cards that were placed face down in the center area are turned face up. The starting player gives the starting player token to the other player, who becomes the new starting player. The next round begins, one advancing the robber. All right, so you get the star player, and we advance the robber 1 to 2.
And then do our good cards go somewhere, or do we?
We'll just place them in a personal discard.
Because when do we start building our little personal tableaus?
When you pay for the tribe cards,
Got it. Got it.
tribe cards go in the tableau.
Okay.
And you can code one card in hand.
Okay. So these just get discarded then.
Yeah.
Let's see. So this moves one, right?
Well, I mean, now it's on dates. It was on nobles.
Oh, got it. Alright. So what do I want?
What's your old dice? A dog attack.
Yeah. Okay, so you place your.
Not yet. You good?
Stop doing awareness checks. This is scary.
But no, conceal reveal would be also concealed.
Yeah, person's allowed to hold one tribe card in their hand at a time, and if they get more tribe cards and doesn't display them immediately, those cards must be. If they get more tribe cards and does not display them immediately, those cards are displayed. Then they're discarded for tribe cards. So you can pick up another one with one in your hand, but if you pick up another one, you got to play it immediately or discard it.
Okay, before.
It's not permitted to exchange a tribe card in hand for another or to discard it.
I'm gonna take someone.
Enjoy something pleasant. And then I can just like,
All right, so
oh, they will appreciate it.
this over here.
Captain Blue is right next to you, and then Cross University. That one's just.
Has everybody got into the car? Can you come get Targi?
Yep, like I was trying to make the bling critters like this with the food and the other resource, and yeah. But it's a lot different now. If at the end of the game this card is in the rightmost thing.
I got the card. He throws it into reverse, hits the two guys on the car.
You roll over.
Okay, so I can't go opposite you, right? Yeah. Okay, nice.
Roll.
He can't stop.
All right, well, on Pepper. Fata Morgana.
She tries to drive, but she slams in reverse. As you start to drive off,
You gotta get where it's done. Know where it sells.
as you start to drive off,
I want to keep my eye on the two guys.
I found out how to evaluate you guys from here.
I'm gonna keep my eye on
nice. Can I crack the window just a little bit to hear if there's something?
Oh, I like that art.
They are directly approaching.
They have
Did we not notice the rear for going the other way?
Yeah, that's a pretty good movement.
Alright, as you can see, you can watch easily as you drive off. And as soon as you are moving through the corners, someone from having the window down, you have.
Oh, so me.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's your turn.
And
I physically.
then, like, naturally, like, these are the VP you get for having the card in your tableau, too.
Got it.
I guess the base VP, I think.
Yeah.
There wasn't really a way for us to keep her safe.
He could have done something. He could have like
Yeah, I'm still having problems trying to place where the cards you end up at is.
Yeah.
I guess you never know until you place the third one. Is that how it goes, or no? Not necessarily.
Well, because you did 2 rows, then yeah, it's going to depend on your third one. So if you put it here, you're going to get this one and this one.
Yeah, but you never know until your third, or like
Well,
sometimes you can know on the second, but right in this situation,
if you did 2, like I did this and this,
then you
I put
know.
this one down, I knew I was going to get this and
But if you go opposite each other, then you don't know until the
Then you
third
don't
one.
know, yeah.
Okay. The book can tell you this stuff too, but
some strategy would, be helpful.
but I guess it's kind of difficult, but yeah, to know.
Wait, what? Getting that hard on drugs?
Now, what's a camp card? Oh, camp is 5 symbols. All right, let's go over these symbols.
Yeah.
Okay, so camp looks like a camp. Targi looks like a person. Oasis, a palm tree, camel rider, and well of well. Gotcha.
How do you win? Just damage. So true.
All right, I get this guy. All right.
Guys, right?
Yep. Blue and oh, it's this thing again. No. Okay, that one right there, and then oh, it can be on the end thing, right? This would have. Yeah, because this is what I was trying to get. You can't. Yeah, I guess so, right?
Right,
So
'cause
the
this
amount
makes
of things
sense.
that I put under Chromebox that I wish I could.
I guess that's all it can be, right?
Oppositionation.
Let's look at the examples.
Can you take these though, or these?
Yeah, you can't.
Ad nauseum.
Turn over the top. I guess just get this ability.
Yeah.
A 1 use.
Can you put your tribe markers in the end though?
I think so. You didn't do anything illegal. Or no, it would be this.
You know, some people claim you can do this.
Because these 2 would make it here.
I mean, they're wrong.
Hold on, where?
I think here.
Ah,
Right?
yeah. I guess it has to be in the middle, right?
Unless you can, but it doesn't look like it anymore.
It doesn't seem like it would make sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's the mind-bendy thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I didn't intend to do this, I guess, because now I've got too many of the things,
Yeah,
right?
you can change something.
Nah, it's cool. All right, so you pick them up one at a time, and then you do the next thing, or how does that go?
I think so. Well, how does this work?
Okay, you may move one of your tribe markers from a card in the center area to another unoccupied central card. One of your tribe markers from a card in the center area to another unoccupied. Yeah, so you can go move one of your tribe markers. These are the tribe markers.
So you can claim this now.
Well, this is a target. Yeah.
Oh. I'll do this now.
Okay.
So that feels pretty good, right? 3.
Yeah. And then are we going in turn order on these resolutions, or how did they say it? It's probably like number 4 or 5 or something.
Shuffle their library like as many times as possible to like.
Yeah, the starting players like here are all actions permitted.
Okay.
Then the second player clears out all actions.
Like everything in the deck is your opponent's shuffle.
Okay, so I take this and I get a thing, and it gets
Cool.
replaced with this.
Yeah, but that's the opposite thing, right? Yeah. Tribe. Okay.
And
So
then
at
do
the
you get
end,
these? How does this work?
I think you do. I'm sure you do, right? Yeah.
Did we do that last time?
I don't know. Did we do that? So I mean, let's see what it says here. Surely you get it because you're putting it there.
Yeah. What else?
Okay, in the order in which a player must choose to carry out. As soon as the player has completed the action of the border card, they take the Targi figure from that card. The border card remains in place. As soon as a player completes the action of the border card, yeah. Because just like you did that, you got to take the good too.
Okay, yeah.
Did we do it last time?
I don't remember.
I doubt
think
we did it.
Okay, so I got those. I use this ability.
Okay.
This.
So you adding that to your archive, or you playing for it now?
So I spend.
Damn it. 1, 2 ahead.
So I spend that, and that goes in there.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm getting it.
All right. Okay, so I'll take a pepper here. Taking a pepper, I'll put it face down when I'm done with it. Pepper. You may place the card in your hand in your display if you pay the cost, or you may discard the card in your hand. You may place the card in your hand in your display. Oh, so you got to go to the noble to place into the display.
Okay, so
Well, I mean, did we say that as soon as you take it, you can? Yeah, this is a back and forth too much, but. Don't like the way the book is
yeah, there's something about it that's not clear.
folding too. From the look of the noble, you may place a card in your hand in your display if you pay the cost, or you may discard the card in your hand.
I mean, it says each player uses the trump card he or she has obtained to create his or her own display. Yeah, why does that give you a bonus to do that if you can just do it? I don't understand.
Yeah, reading the card should explain the card.
Yeah.
Okay, so the picture says noble. Play one card or add it to the discard.
I don't know why it says that.
What's it say again in there? Once you get a card, you can play it, or?
Yeah, tribe cards with references to goods. Oh wait,
It's looking like maybe the noble is the only one that gives you the ability to play a card, but
each player uses the tribe card that he or she has obtained to create his or her own.
I hate extra stupid words.
I know. I don't understand.
What sense does that make, saying he and she and his and her?
Even beyond that, I don't understand.
The roles of four. It's looking like by reading the noble, you may place the.
But it says you can just do it.
But it said that earlier, right?
Oh, because it's in your hand, not. When you pull it that turn, I think you can create a place this.
Okay, so only.
Hand, you have to go to the noble.
Okay, so this is in my hand. Okay, so I can place this. Okay, but I'm not gonna do that. All right, so noble, not you put your face down. Caravan, draw the top good. No, I'm not doing you yet. Draw the top goods card from the draw pile and take whatever is depicted on it. 1 or 2 goods, 1 gold, or 1 VP. All right, so 1 good. I'll just place this right here, face down, I guess. Good, and that's a date. Then discard the card. All right, so put your face down. Noble, I guess I'm not gonna. Okay, I can do the intersections.
Yeah.
You have to do the borders, or you can do them in any order.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I did any order.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that and that.
Yep. Yep. The emergency, got to go to the house, but
Yeah.
that's a half a play of Targi. And like, what do you think about those rules? Do you think they could have been clearer, or do you think?
Yeah, for some reason it was. You know what it is? I think is that
Basically, this was a.
there's nothing that makes it. What's the word I want to use? Like obvious, you know? Like nothing. It's not intuitive. So
Yeah,
once you
yeah,
learn it,
yeah.
I think it's gonna be good. But you gotta learn it.
Yep. The old school way, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, piecing it out.
Peace out.